first place, men and women are fundamentally different, and the two will never be the same. Never mind what society is trying to do, making people unisex. There's nothing like that. Men and women are fundamentally different, and we view things differently. That's the first thing. Then there are temperament differences. I don't have time to go into all of that. We all have different temperaments. Then we all have different love languages. I'm sure some of you have heard about love languages before. Some people's love language is gifts. Some people's love language is touch. Some people's love language is acts of service. Some people's love language is words of affirmation. So we're different. Some people's love language is just spend time with me. I don't need anything from you. Just sit down with me and spend time with me. I guarantee you, whoever you are married to will have a love language that is different from yours. So the point is this: if you want your relationship to work or your marriage to work, you need to learn to speak your spouse's love language. And then let's not even go into money languages, because that one is a whole different ball game altogether. That one is talk for another day. Praise God. Let me try to bring this to a close. I read a quote from John Fisher. He said, "The success of a marriage comes not in finding the perfect person, but in the ability of both partners to adjust to the real person they inevitably realize they married." So the question is this: are you prepared to make the adjustment? If you are single here, let me say to you, marry somebody whose strengths you admire and whose weaknesses you can live with. You see, sometimes single people, they look at someone and they just think, okay, maybe when I marry him or I marry her, they will change. Ha! I tell people, if you find someone, you're in a relationship with them, and you see a weakness in their life, that what you see is a tip of the iceberg. You will see plenty more after you get married of that same trait. So look at the person as they are and ask yourself, if this person never changes, am I going to be happy married to them? Because human beings are notoriously resistant to change. So if you make up, you're getting married to somebody with the mindset, I will change panel bit, I will shape her, shape him, make them like this and like that, you will be disappointed though. That's why when you are single, you need to know what your desires are and know what your deal breakers are. Some things are deal breakers. So you look at that person and say, okay, this one is a deal breaker. Unfaithfulness, I can't deal with that one. Physical abuse, I can't deal with that. Verbal abuse, that one is a deal breaker for me. Tell yourself the truth. Tell your neighbor, for me, tell yourself the truth. And if you're married, let me just say to you, your spouse is not a makeover project. Hello? Your spouse is not a makeover project. One of the most devastating things you can do in a marriage is to nag somebody in the mistaken hope that that person will change. Do you know what nagging is? Nagging is telling somebody the truth about their faults over and 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 over again. They know they have those faults. Before they married you, they knew they had those faults. That's why I say, look at them as they are and make up your mind before you marry them that I'm dealing with this person with the total package. They know they've got those faults. I have never, in all my years of counseling, met a man who said, I thank God for my wife. She nagged me so much that my life changed for the better. Never. I'm yet to find that kind of man. But I have met men that said, I thank God for my wife. She believed in me, saw me as I was, and believed in me nonetheless, and gave me respect. And here I am today.